Is here, and if you're looking for a holiday gift guide, look no further than Bull Moose. Our friends Chris Brown and Callie Lirakis are here with a few staples that people can kind of look for this holiday season. Where do we want to start? Books?
Sure.
Yeah. Books are always a good one.
Okay, so we brought a couple local Maine books, and this one is by Ford S. Reiki. It's all about the history of like rock concerts in Maine from the 50s through the 70s.
Yep.
And it's such a cool book. There are tons of like great stories. The research that went into it's fantastic. There are lists of concerts that you're going to wish you had seen, and tons of newspaper clippings and everything. It's such a great book.
That's awesome.
Fantastic.
And what else do we have? We have an Erin French book here.
Yes, we do. She's most famous for The Lost Kitchen and her memoir, and she actually just did an event recently over at the State Theater across the street that was sold out for this book. And I think this is just one of the best gifts to give kind of anyone in mind. If it's someone who's born and raised, lived in Maine their whole life and loves the state, this is a great piece. If they just really like good cookbooks, it's also great. It's just filled with good recipes and great writing and beautiful Maine photographs. So
I love it. I love it. And I know too on to us that we're going to have other stories that kind of dive into both of these books because they're awesome. People will love them as soon as they get their hands on them. So we've covered the books, and we've also got some Blu-rays and 4K UHD discs that you wanted to talk about. You had is it Criterion collection? Is that what it's called?
Debated. I'm always so confident it's Criterion, and then someone says Criterion. I'm like, you're probably right.
Don't take it from me.
But yeah, they are constantly coming out with new remastered and mastered releases. Just recently, they did Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
Yeah, I love it too.
If you haven't seen it yet, you need to.
But it's amazing.
It's always special. What they do is it's always better than streaming because it has great artwork and all these like behind the scenes documentaries, whether it's something that was released 5 decades ago or this past year, they always just go above and beyond.
Yeah.
So it's great for anyone who's a film buff or just loves the whole art and work that goes behind these types of films.
So it's more than just like you can enjoy it. It's like you can really indulge in all of it as well. That's awesome. All right, and then Chris, you were recommending Mandalorian season 1 and 2.
Right.
Can you go wrong with this?
Well, the exciting thing about this is that Disney said they would never put out physical versions of The Mandalorian or WandaVision or Loki or any of that Disney Plus stuff. But the thing is, they just started sneaking them out.
Liars.
Well, things change. I mean, it's like they make less money off of streaming than they thought, or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
So you can really surprise somebody because people think they don't exist, and now they're starting to come out.
What a great idea. What a great idea.
And they're like in these steel packages that are like really cool and extra collectible. So
That's awesome. Okay. And then you also brought in a turntable.
Right.
For us.
Yes. There are a lot of people who, have those sort of entry-level suitcase turntables, and they want to know, like, especially if you have to buy for somebody else, what are you looking for? What's that next level? So here's the thing. The way you can tell if a turntable is not really intended for little kids is whether or not it has a counterbalance here, where the tone arm kind of pivots, and the whole point is so that you get the needle touching the record at exactly the right weight, but it's something that you need to adjust periodically.
Okay.
So they usually come set up properly, but if you ever want to upgrade things, you're going to need to adjust that.
Want to double check.
So if it has that, it's got all the other features you want. That's what you're looking for. Just make sure it has one of those, and it's a for real turntable.
I love it. I love it. And of course, Bull Moose has plenty of vinyl for people to pick from too. As far as, so we've got books, we covered some of the movies, we covered music, and now we got video games because we've got a lot of people who like video games these days. And one of the games you're going to talk about is Super Mario Wonder?
Yes.
For Nintendo Switch?
That and Pikmin 4. I always recommend video games when people don't know what to buy for someone because I think it's always a nice thing to have with like the craziness of the holidays and like a loud house and everyone running around and you're like, I just need to disconnect for a minute, guys. So I think I kind of, when I'm gifted one or give one to someone, it kind of feels like a guardian angel kind of being like, I'll give you a minute.
I love that.
And games like that, especially Nintendo Switch, like Pikmin 4 and Super Mario, it's just like very lighthearted and like a lot, just much more of a just disconnect.
Yeah.
You don't actually have to know how to shoot a real gun
No,
in
you-
order to
you
No,
do not have to be
what a terrible thing to say,
experienced.
but yeah.
It's a good way to kind of like check out for a little bit and just do something fun.
Yeah,
Really
and
great.
it's one of those things, even if you have never really played video games or don't care about it, it's a great way to join in with maybe someone in your family who's with you for the holidays who does.
Yeah, yeah. And Dungeons and Dragons is on here as well, which is another game that you can play multiple people. So another fun one for the holidays.
Yeah, for sure.
As well. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in. We got a wide variety for everybody this holiday season. And if you would like to learn more about this list yourself, just head to the 207 section of our website and app. Don't go anywhere. We've got more of our show right after this.